coming into this round, I knew I had to beat Josh this weekend, and now he's not riding, I'm just going to go out and do my best. I'm going to try and podium it.
Oh, there you go, Roscoe. That young Darcy Lange, he knows what he wants. 5-second board is up, second 250 moto. The gate is down. Here they come, Roscoe. Look at this shot. Look out, Roscoe.
Looked like a great start for Tuque. He was rounding the corner in first. Whether or not he held it or not, it's a different story.
Roscoe, I cannot believe how quickly these bikes make it around in that large group and get up the big uphill.
Well, this track's really getting rough. It's the fourth moto of the day. The sand's really loose and chewed up, so it's going to be really horsepower robbing and physically demanding.
Roscoe, look who got the hole shot. Number 2, Doug DeHaan on the Blackfoot Honda.
Wow, look at that there. DeHaan here riding strong out front there. He's got that 125 race series out of the way here, and he's real loose and letting it hang out here in the 250 class.
Doug Dubach, 118 on the Yamaha, right behind him, and then Marco Tuque on the Suzuki in third.
Well, DeHaan likes the sand. He talked earlier, he likes this sand, so let's see what he can do here. He's got the start he needed. Now let's see if he can let it hang out and take a moto victory.
Roscoe, it looked like Marco Tuque was not in third place. That was Brad Hagseth. Tuque passed Hagseth. Now he's in third, and right behind Hagseth is number 1, Blair Morgan.
Wow, great start for all them guys. Let's see how these guys pan out here. They all got a good start. It's a tough moto. It's the fourth moto of the day for the race series. And let's see what happens here.
Well, I tell you what, number 2, Doug DeHaan, has cut his hands full. He does not have a great lead on Dubach, and it looks like Dubach is, just searching for the right line, laying a little cat and mouse right now, Ross.
Well, that's right. You can see, look how rough the track is. There's lots of different lines out there, so they got to really use their head and think, and it will be a great moto here shaping up.
As they head up that uphill, looks like Morgan had passed Hagseth, and Treadwell was in the mix. There's Tuque, and looks like Jason Thomas is right behind Marco Tuque.
Man, is that track ever rough? Is it chewed up? Lots of lines in the corners, so there should be lots of room out there to pass. Great track.
Well, we've really seen riders like, oh my goodness, Doug DeHaan is down. Dubach's in first place.
DeHaan goes down leading the race here. Let's take a look at this in slow-mo here. He cruises around the corner. It looks like he just lost the front end in that soft sand, and he kind of dropped the bike there. Slow speed crash. He'll be up and going again. A tough break for Doug. There again, maybe that concentration of his again. The guy rides so good and so fast.
Thanks a lot, guys. Hey, DeHaan just tumbled. He's out of it. We've got Dubach in the lead. Tuque in second place is where he wants to be. We'll see if he can hold on. What do you think, Ross?
Tuque really charging hard. You know, Dubach's got the title, but Tuque's got bragging rights, and he's going to try and take a pass here. Oh, look at this on the outside. He's scooping around the outside. Oh, Dubach back on the inside, taking the inside line, had to brake harder. What a great move there. A couple sleeve changes there and one straightaway.
Yeah, I cannot believe the speed of Marco Tuque coming down that big downhill. He was great in practice there, but it looked like he just couldn't round that corner quick enough and had to take the wide side.
It looked like he was cooking it a little bit too hard there. You get going that fast and you start skipping some of them braking bumps coming to the turn, and you just can't get the wheels back on the ground to brake.
Back with the battle between Treadwell and Hagseth. Oh, Treadwell on the inside makes short work of Hagseth.
He sure did, Mark. Treadwell, as he was saying in that pre-race interview, that he's strong. He feels good. This is his fourth moto of the day. He's looking real strong and riding nice and smooth. Oh, here's Morgan and Thomas, two teammates battling here.
Andy White, team manager for Suzuki, and Marco Tuque. Your rider passed Jason Thomas, which is no easy feat, and he's right on Dubach. What about DeHaan? Where the hell did he go?
DeHaan was out in front of him for a while, and I think the pressure's just getting DeHaan. He's been doing the 125. I guess he's getting a little tired of the stand. It's a hard track to ride. And Marco's really out there to get some points. We're looking for some big points for the championship. Marco's pushing hard.
Andy White, thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Brian. Great interview with Andy White. Here we go. Back with DeHaan is back in the race, and he's pressing hard. He's got to make up some ground after that push down, Ross.
Yeah, he sure is. He's working real hard, coming back strong.
Boy, did you see the way Doug Dubach was coming up that uphill, Ross? He was putting it all out.
He's letting it hang all out here. He's got nothing to lose in this moto. Tuque's got everything to prove by beating him. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, great line from Tuque on the outside. Does he have Dubach? Yes, he does.
Wow, was he hauling coming down that hill? He was like a gear higher than Dubac, really squeezing it on. Awesome pass for Tuque, looking really good out there.
All right, number 18, Marco Tuque on the Suzuki out in front. But I tell you what, Ross, Doug Dubac is not far behind him.
No, Dubac won't let off, but Marco, he wants to prove something. You know, he's had a tough year again, kind of a slow start to the season. He's out to show the boys that he's still got what it takes.
Here we have Darcy Lange, number 3 on the Richmond Motorsport Kawasaki. Looks like DeHaan has picked up some ground on Lange.
DeHaan is closing in on Lange there. We see the yellow flag out, meaning a downed rider somewhere, but it looks like they navigated past that.
Here we are back with that battle. We got Tuque, we've got Dubac. Boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about cat and mouse. Dubac is so close to him, going on the inside. Marco, though, holds off. Great acceleration.
You see how Tuque looked over there at Dubac there and just checking him out, seeing where his lines were there, and squared that berm corner there and blocked past him there just to take a little of his momentum away.
Yeah, that's a story, Ross. That's an experienced move when he, the way he squared off that corner and accelerated ahead of Dubac.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. Good riding for Tuque.
Okay, coming up that uphill. Boy, that four-stroke is really handling that big sandy uphill, okay? Let's see what happens coming down. This is Marco's line. This is where he made the pass. As they come over top of the hill. Oh, it looks like they're going inside for a tie line. What the heck happened to Tuque? It looks like he slowed down. Dubac takes the lead. Oh, Ross, night there for the Suzuki team.
Something happened to Tuque there up at the top of that hill there. He did something wrong there, and it allowed Dubac to get back by here.
Well, there you go. Oh, my goodness, look at this Darcy Lange off the track. Looks like Upton's got him dialed in. But here comes Lange. He's back on the gas.
He sure is, boy. When Darcy puts his head down, he can really turn it up a notch there and just pull away. Just like he caught Upton and passed him now. Now it's like he's back in his cruise mode, and Upton's charging again. Unbelievable.
Yeah, no question. Upton is not giving up, so a good ride for him. But it's nice to see Darcy Lange getting aggressive out there. I don't think we've seen the riding from him in the last 3 or 4 rounds that we saw from him out west, and I'm very surprised by that.
Yeah, it seems like he rides better when he's got 2 classes going. He's got 4 motors. I don't know if he loses his concentration or his drive in between motos, sitting around for a long time, but you can really see it when he wants to be aggressive. There's no one faster on the track than Lange, but it's hard for him to keep his concentration.
Oh, Ross, did you see that? Number 27, Brandon Prock-Navy just went down, battling with number 7, Simon Owens. Tough break for Prock-Navy.
A tough break for Brandon there, but even a tougher break for Darcy Lange. Mechanical problems. He's off the side of the track at DNF for him. He must be upset about that.
Oh, shaking his fist in frustration. Back with the number 18 bike of Marco Tuque, currently in 2nd place. Looks like that number 118 bike of Doug Dubac has taken off on Tuque.
Well, let's see if Tuque can put something together here and make a late race charge here on Dubac. Here we got Morgan going up the uphill there all alone.
All alone in 3rd is right, Ross. Here we go. Final approach. Number 118, Doug Dubac, taking the checkered flag. That's 250 moto wins here from Tuque.
One guy that I need to thank is this man right here, Alan Olson. He came up here, he gave away his weekends of racing. This is the fastest 55-year-old you'll ever go up against. And he was out there for me every week, week in, week out, never had a bike problem. So my hat's off to him.
What a dynamic duo. And your wife?
All right! Woo! There you go, Team 2000. We've got Dubac, Olson, and Gowland. Here's your top 20 from the second 250 moto from Tuque.
We did a pretty good job in the bike. My Suzuki builds 5 VP fuel, Protect suspension, Vespa, Autoflex CDI2. VP fuel works awesome, and I don't know, I push as hard as I can and try to, at the beginning I follow his line and pass him, put like a 2 or 3 seconds on him, but I think he learned my lane again and passed me, but he's very strong.
When I was at 3rd, I thought, I'd probably take this win, and felt really good there, and I made a couple of big mistakes, and I was back a bit, and those guys are, I think we're running about the same pace, so it's hard to catch.
All right, final point standings for our 125 East Championship. There's your winner, number 23, Josh Woods, followed by number 2, Doug DeHaan, and number 911, Derek Fisher. moving into the 250 pros after 8 rounds. Here's your top 20 total points.